Hi, I'm Carly.
I'm Betsy.
I'm Kelsey, and we're the creators of 4.0. How many people have been to or are planning on going to college? Okay, good. So our magazine's focus is on the designers who want to expand their business into like the college demographic. Our magazine is good for already existing designers as well as upcoming and new designers. It gives them both an opportunity to learn how to cater to the college students. Also, these are some of our cover stories. The mix and match, get to know your customer, and space, and less space. In our table of contents, we have our main issues that you really want to go check out because these hit our really key points in our magazine. And I'm going to give it off to Betsy.
So I'm Betsy, and this is our letter from the editor. And for our first issue, we really wanted the people who are reading the magazine to really know who we are. Kelsey is one of our primary interior consultants, and she's really focused on how to work in a small space, especially in college. If you're living in a small apartment or a dorm room, you want to open up your space, and she's really good at talking about that. And then Carly is mainly in charge of our advertisements and the layout of our magazine, and she's also one of our fashion consultants. And I'm our primary editor, which means I proofread all of our articles, and also one of the fashion consultants of our magazine. Next one. So one of the articles that we have is a recycle-focused article, and we thought that was really important because kind of the younger generation is really focused on environmental friendly type things. And so for the first issue, we decided to go kind of general in what we talked about, but just how to reuse things, how to remake things, and our little motto is refashion, reuse, recycle. So it gives really good tips on how to fix what you already have and use it to make it look like something new. And as our articles continue, we'll get more and more specifics on tips on how to do that. This is our Get to Know Your Customer article. We thought that'd be really important for our first issue because if you're expanding to a different demographic, you want to know what you're getting yourself into. So we talked about why it's important and how you can make more of a profit off of this demographic by focusing on them, and also who they are and what college students are into, what they're interested in, and how you as a designer should approach them when you start designing for them. And then I'll hand it off to Kelsey, and she'll talk to you more about our interior things.
Alright, so the first article I'm going to talk to you about is how to save space. I'm just going to go over a few of the key ones that we have. The first one is going to be coordinating your furniture and your wall color so that your room isn't like sectioned off and it all appears like together. The next one is going to be the use of mirrors. It gives your room the illusion of like depth and dimension so your room doesn't just like stop at your wall. The last one is going to be using light colors so your room doesn't appear like dark and cramped and all claustrophobic. The next one is going to be how to work on a budget, and it's about like getting to know your budget and being able to work well within it, and also making it look like you're not working on a tight budget. The first one's going to be redecorating and reusing items from home. The second one is going to be mix matching different clothes. It costs virtually no money, and it can give you like a new style, which is what everyone goes for when they go to college. And the last one is going to be not spending a ton of money on makeup and still achieving like the runway look. Carly's going to talk to you about that in a later article. The last article is going to be space, and less space. A few of the ones, it's going to be about different furnitures you can use to maximize your space. The first one's going to be like raising your bed because that's where the most wasted space is. And instead of just like cramming everything under there, you can put like baskets under there and keep it organized. The second one is going to be your closet. Using multiple like garment hangers and door shoe rack, it keeps everything like off the floor and it gives you more room for clothes. The last one is going to be using hooks. They can be used for jewelry, scarves, hats, to keep them out of your drawer and off your floor and keep you organized. And I'm going to hand it off to Betsy to talk
So this is our They Ask Us article, and so we thought it'd be important to have one of those because if you're a designer and you're looking into our magazine, you kind of want to know what your demographic is interested in, and this gives a really good perspective of what you might encounter as a designer, because it's not just dorm rooms and clothes and things. For example, number 6 is about a guy who's holding a party, a frat party, and it has a certain thing to it, and he wants to know what to do. So it's not, when you're in college, you're not just focused on, you know, your room and stuff, but you have parties and events that you may plan, and maybe your sorority is planning a party and you may want tips on that. So we really like that article because it gives a really good look on what our demographic is interested in. Now we have a mix and match article, and those are really classic articles. You find them in every magazine. What makes ours a little different is just our prices are really low, and we go from stores that have good prices, because if you're in college, you're not going to spend a ton of money. And if you think about it, the designers who are already established may be used to designing or providing tips for customers who are middle-aged and have a lot more money, can spend on other things. And so we want to give good tips on how to still be fashionable but at an affordable price. And then our next one, this is our Runway Looks for Less, and it's pretty much the same concept. You want to look good, you want to have a certain look, but maybe you can't buy all your products at MAC and Sephora. So drugstore prices, but the same kind of looks. And so Carly and I, and then Kelsey, we all did a look. Carly did a vintage look, I did an edgy one, and Kelsey did a nude look. And so we have all these tips on what to do, but with a low price. And Carly's going to talk to you more about our advertisements.
On this one, we have the new Windows 8 Surface tablet come out, and they really wanted to put their ad in our magazine because it's focused towards younger people in college that they take their stuff everywhere. They need to have access to the internet and also do work outside of their dorm room or class. So they decided to pair up with us and come up with a ad. And this one, we have a Behr paint ad, and it's kind of like for the little girls, like, you know, when you want to paint your room like a certain color, and then like in college, you kind of like want to take that with you. So it's like from all over the world, Behr is always with me. So it's like bringing a piece of home with you. And the next one. Alright, this is a Target ad, and they wanted to advertise with us because they, a lot of college students shop at Target for really like less expensive stuff, like stuff for dorm rooms and just kind of every generic thing that you could ever want is probably found at Target. So it says, expecting more, paying less year after year. It kind of shows how through the years how Target has like evolved into everyday things. The next ad is a Sally Hansen ad, and it's kind of like a cheap way so that you can find what you want, and then you can make your like outfit more fashionable as well as your nails. So it's kind of like an easy way to dress yourself up more. And then Vera Bradley decided to advertise with us because it has all different kind of like bags and everything that you will need to use, like tote bags and all the fun patterns. And they also sell notebooks and office supplies, so those are good for college and your desk in your dorm room. Also, we have an Apple iPhone ad. This is for the college students that everyone stays connected, and if you get like homesick for really far away from home, you can like FaceTime your parents and everything and kind of be closer to your family and friends and stay connected as well. And I'm going to give it to Betsy.
So we really feel that we're kind of the pioneers of this brand. This magazine is really focused on a demographic that's not often focused on. And so we're really passionate about what we do, and we really hope that you all can pick up a future copy. We really focus in our magazine on trying to make it current and fresh and have it be eye eye-catching. And so we hope to see you all soon, maybe at our